Have you ever considered how anxiety affects your memory? Anxiety can prevent people from performing day-to-day activities and in turn can have an impact on cognitive processes such as memory. Current research, such as studies by Dougal and Rotello and Kenzinger and Corkin, focus only on memory differences for affective versus neutral words. We, on the other hand, were particularly interested in looking at how memory of words is impacted by affectivity and anxiety levels. Our study ran a correlation between level of self-reported anxiety and memory for emotional words, with the level of self-reported anxiety being the predictor variable and memory for emotional words being the outcome variable. We utilized a convenient sample of 38 CU Boulder students. Due to exclusion factors, 19 of those participants were removed from data analysis, leaving a total of 19 participants. Participants were sent a link to a Qualtrics survey which took approximately 5 minutes to complete. First, participants were presented with a word list, which consisted of 10 affective and 10 neutral words, each presented for approximately half a second. Following this, participants completed a 40-word recognition test, consisting of both new and old words. At the end of the survey, participants completed the GAD-7 Likert scale to measure their self-reported anxiety. Based on their sum scores on this scale, participants were placed in either the low anxiety or high anxiety categories. The results of this study show a statistically significant difference between high and low anxiety groups in the number of affective words recognized. More specifically, people with low anxiety recognized less emotional words on average than people with high anxiety. Looking at this graph, we can see the relationship between anxiety level and number of correctly identified emotional words. Here, the x-axis represents the high and low anxiety groups, and the y-axis represents the number of correctly recognized emotional words. The results of this study found that the high anxiety group recognized about 7.27 words on average, whereas the low anxiety group only recognized about 1.5 words on average. But what do these results suggest in the broader literature? The results from our experiment align with Dougal and Rotello and Kenzinger and Corkin, and suggest that there is a correlation between anxiety level and effective word recognition, with high anxiety individuals being able to recognize significantly more affective words than low anxiety individuals on average. However, there are some limitations that decrease the generalizability of this research. One limitation of our study is that there was no neutral word control group used. Consequently, it is possible that another variable, such as working memory capacity, could be the cause of the results found in this study. In order to fix this, future studies should employ a control group for comparison. Despite these limitations, the results of this study indicate further work is necessary in developing clinical strategies to improve quality of life for people with anxiety, specifically through reinterpretation of affective words in order to yield more positive responses.